Hey, welcome to the Cheat Sheet, as always, brought to you by the Web Success Agency. This is for Tuesday, the 23rd of July. All right, so investors in housing. This is a very big story that's playing out here, and it's happening faster than even investors themselves indicated a couple months ago. Investors are getting out of the housing game. In fact, with the June data, and let me give you the headline numbers because there's really two parts of this. First, we saw that existing home sales were actually down again. This is the third month this year that we've actually seen a net decline in existing home sales. Yet, why? Because inventory down big again. Inventory year over year of existing home sales down 8%. So that tells you that there are more buyers than those homes available to buy. And so we saw prices jump by another 13.5% in June. Another very impressive double-digit year-over-year rate of return. However, and this is really telling, investors were the lowest percentage of overall buyers in a single month in the housing market since, get this, October of 2008. We've seen from 40 to 50% of all buyers in housing decline to 15%. 85% of buyers in housing were end users in June, the largest percentage since the fall of 2008. That tells you two things going forward. One, if you're looking to buy, you got some good news. You're going to have less competition out there. Two, because investors are not much of the game now, you're going to see less cash being used to purchase homes, which also means that if you are in a competitive situation, you're less likely to be up against a cash buyer, meaning that you might have a better chance of getting your financing offer accepted. But also, it's an indication that prices have risen so much, most investors haven't been looking to flip. They've been looking to buy and then rent them out and cash flow them positively. Tells you that there aren't a lot of great opportunities to do that anymore. And this also is an indication of my theory that I've been perpetuating here, that you're going to see the rate of housing increase decline substantially as we head through the year. I expect that we'll continue to see the pace of it once we get past the summer buying season decline into the fall, and we'll actually see maybe high single-digit year-over-year increases by the end of the year, moderating all the way down to the mid-single digits, which is a healthy, normal level by the time we get through the first quarter of next year. So be aware of what's going on in housing. It's changing really quickly these days. And also know that if you're looking to sell, you got a really good chance, if you're in a desirable area, of selling your home pretty quickly still right now. There's a new $100 billion industry, and this is not a good thing. Ordinarily, I get excited about that, but this is cybercrime. Cybercrime just crossed the 100 billion per year threshold in the United States. To put this another way, 508,000 jobs are now being lost every year as a result of cybercrime, either from companies that lose so much money they lay people off, or companies being driven just flat out of business. 508,000 jobs, more than $100 billion. It's very clear that as far as protecting businesses are concerned, it's probably more important that law enforcement is diligent to protect us online than even in our physical stores. The Affordable Care Act. Do you give it any chance of success, the healthcare exchanges that are supposed to be available and open October 1st nationwide? Well, if you do, you disagree with the physician community. In a nationwide survey of physicians, 89% said, based on everything they've come across right now, they do not believe that the healthcare exchanges will be available for you to participate October 1st. And if these doctors happen to be correct, there will be a big increase in the pressure out of Washington to delay the enforcement not only on businesses, but on individuals. So, if doctors know something here, there could be a lot of momentum over the next couple of months to go ahead and kick everything with the Affordable Care Act that isn't already in place back to 2015. Stay tuned. On the physical cheat sheet, you'll see something about robocalls, new software that's coming out that will block them from your phone. And also, why the price of gas continues to rise despite less consumption. For the complete cheat sheet, view the physical, and we will see you tomorrow.